Be aware of free houses when you're on your real estate investing journey. That is the topic of today's video, is free houses. Now, you will come across these as you're investing, and in this video, I'm gonna teach you what to avoid so that you don't actually lose money on a free house. So my name is Dustin Hahn, and we use the strategies on this channel to do 5 to 10 deals per month. And from there, we find our deals from anywhere between 50 to 90% below market value. So let's dive into this, all right? Now, if you're new to real estate, you might be thinking like, okay, I wanna find a house at a good deal. What the heck is this guy talking about when he says a free house? Like, what do you mean by that? So here's the scenario, okay? A lot of people, if you're an investor, you should be targeting people who have a pain point, right? Maybe they're behind on their mortgage, tax liens, code violations, divorce, probate, things like that. The standard pain points. So when you're doing that, you're gonna come across houses that are in tough situations. So maybe the homeowner's behind on those payments. Now, a lot of the times these houses can be very run down. So it's not unusual to get, say, a motivated seller on the phone and they'll say, hey, you know what, like, you can just take it. Like, I haven't lived there for years, it's vacant, it's in rough shape. So in that situation, you might get very excited and be like, holy cow, this person's offering me a house. This is incredible. Now, maybe the best way is to illustrate with a story on a couple deals we just did. So we called up a motivated seller, got him on the phone, and not only did they have one property, but they had 3 properties that they wanted to get rid of. And the third one, they said, the magic words, they said, you know what, you can just take it. We don't even want it. And upon looking at it, the property had really good numbers. Like, it was worth well over $100,000 And we were super excited to get into this property because it was the magic word of free. Now, we checked it out, we did our due diligence, and of course it was vacant, so it did need a lot of work, okay? And we figured maybe $50,000 worth of work would be pretty good, and we'd be looking at maybe a $50,000 profit or more on this property. So from there, as we dug into the title on the property, we found out that there was well over like $70,000 worth of liens and code violations and all this stuff that made that property not worthwhile. So the other thing that could come up is on these properties, they may just want to do like a quit claim deed and hand it over to you. So do not take a free property until you do A, you see inside, and B, do the title work to see what's going on. Now, you can check a lot of mortgages and liens in PropStream and in the county data and the county records, okay? Side note, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe. Feel free to ask a question in the comments. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have in future videos. So the important thing here is if you're getting started, you may not even have had your first property yet, and that's okay. But if you're doing this stuff long enough, you'll have plenty of opportunity for folks who will say, just take my house. And sometimes it will be excellent opportunities because maybe they've just had enough of it. Maybe it's behind on payments, or maybe it's like paid for, but they know that it needs a lot of rehab to be, fixed and done properly. So that's where your due diligence comes in. And that's why it's a great exercise to go through the motions of this and practice. That's one of the biggest pet peeves I have about people getting into real estate is they think they can just come in and do one deal right out of the gate and it's gonna go smoothly. And you think about anything you've ever done in your life that has been impactful and you have practiced. You've done dry runs. So when you're getting started, practice on these. Do the title work. Do what it takes to be able to become competent in your deal. So in conclusion, when someone says the word free house, it's exciting, but do your research, verify and make sure it's a deal, and make sure there are no dragons hiding to burn you to the ground, because once you take it over, you probably take over those liens and all of the issues with the house, all right? So if you enjoy this content and you wanna get started, we have a free starter kit called How to Buy Property for 40 to 90% below market value. It's an on-demand video. You can click the link below. But from there, we also have a wholesaling contract to get you started that our attorney drew up, a rehab repair sheet so you can crunch rehabs, and then the 4 critical things to avoid when getting started in real estate investing. So we were going to sell this, but we just give it away. So click the link below. You can grab your copy now, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.